down would happen right underneath this descending reflectivity core. But as you saw, the hail is mainly to the north and east over the parent thunderstorm, and where you see the white on the ground, that's where the hail is hitting the ground. And I can show you that on the two-dimensional radar, give you a good look at exactly what you saw in 3D. Right here, where you see the pinks and purples, that's hail under the parent thunderstorm. It is this feature under which we saw that descending reflectivity core, this what's called a hook or a hook echo, and it's at the apex of the hook where I've drawn the X, where there's likely a tornado either on the ground or one that very likely could be imminent, as it's going to be crossing over from Randolph County, Alabama, into western Heard County. It's right there. Go ahead, Glenn.
Let's take a look at some of the roads that are in the path of the storm now and check out some of these streets so we can kind of figure out who's involved and who's going to be involved. So this is State Highway 34. And downstream from there, we have State Highway 219. You're going to be in the path of this. Now, this one is moving at a very good clip, moving toward the east-southeast at about 45 to 50 miles per hour. So now we have a new tornado warning. In case you're just joining us again, sorry we're interrupting programming for you, but what we need to, when we have a tornado that's possibly on the ground, we need to stay with you. And again, you can see some of the neighborhood roads also involved in this. We have looks like Ridgeway Road, Drummond Road. All these roads, you need to take cover immediately to go to lowest floor in your house, away from windows and doors. Now, just north of that area is the large hail area. So if you're starting to see hail, you're near the most dangerous part of this thunderstorm, one that's very capable of producing a tornado. Now, Franklin, you're getting some very heavy winds now. So this is moving toward the area. So it's moving toward Ridley at 8:01 and Corinth at around 8:16 tonight. And you have hail that's 1 inch in diameter and a BTI of 7.2. So again, anything over 7, we're getting very concerned about this storm producing a tornado. And that's why the tornado warning has been issued by the National Weather Service for Coweta and Heard counties. In addition to that, you can see where we have this demarcation here where we go from green to red in that short distance. That is also a good indicator of strong straight line winds, which are now bearing down on Franklin County and will continue to bear down on these counties, or rather Franklin, the city of Franklin, and it's going to be moving right on down to the southwest of Franklin, and these areas in and around Franklin need to be concerned about strong straight line winds up to 55 and 60 miles per hour. So that's U.S. Highway 27 here, and we have State Highway 34 once again. So severe thunderstorm warning also in effect for Carroll, DeKalb, and Fayette counties. Want to bring that up. Here's the Chattahoochee River running right down through here. So we're seeing some very strong and very gusty winds approaching the Chattahoochee River. We'll zoom on out, give you a little better perspective here of the storm. So here's the city of Franklin. We're in Heard County. Now, if you live downstream, and that's going to be Coweta County. So get ready in the city of Noonan. We're in a tornado warning here in Heard County. Now, I would assume that we're going to have some type of a warning, whether it be a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning, that will go into effect shortly for Coweta County. And this is on a direct line to move just south of the city of Noonan. At least that's the heaviest part of this supercell thunderstorm. You can see in and around there that hail. You also see a tremendous amount of cloud-to-ground lightning and cloud-to-cloud lightning. But again, it may cross Interstate 85, but maybe just south of the Noonan area where the most dangerous part of this storm will be. Nevertheless, Noonan, you need to be prepared for some strong gusty winds. You also need to be prepared for some locally heavy rainfall. And rainfall quite heavy across Newton County now. Covington getting just hammered right now with very heavy rainfall. And this is not severe, but nevertheless producing quite a light show, a lot of lightning and thunder.
Well, Glenn,
and some locally heavy rain.
It is actually now severe.
Is that severe? Okay.
We just got this new severe thunderstorm warning in, and I'll hand this to you, and you can take folks through that, and I'll man the radar here.
All right, we have new warnings in, and these are not tornado warnings, but severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, this is for northern Jasper County, eastern central Henry County, southwestern Morgan County, Newton County, and south central Rockdale County. I'll read that again. This is for a severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect until 8:45 for northern Jasper County, east central Henry County, southwestern Morgan County, Newton County, and the south central part of Rockdale County. So that's the storm we were just looking at, where a severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued, and it's moving toward Porterdale, Starsville, Mansfield, Newborn between now and 8:20 tonight. And there is large hail, about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, and that is the parameter, pardon me, the National Weather Service uses to give a severe thunderstorm warning when you have winds that are 58 miles per hour or greater, or you have 3/4 inch size hail or greater. We do have the rains that continue now back across the Atlanta area, moving across downtown, and they will continue to do so, and that's a slow-moving storm right on the heart of downtown as it continues to move toward the east at less than 40 miles per hour, so much slower moving than the storms that were with us earlier today. Brad?
Here's a look at those storms as they stretch from the North Fulton area, from Alpharetta and Roswell down through Sandy Springs, east towards Stone Mountain, moving into Gwinnett County here shortly, and it extends down through East Cobb, southern sections of Cobb County, and into northern Douglas County. With this, we're not looking at tornadoes. What we are looking at is damaging straight-line winds, a possibility. Gusty winds between 40 and 50 miles an hour are very likely, and in addition to that, we could see some large hail as this is moving towards the east-northeast at over 50 miles an hour, bringing it to Leland at 8:05, Pebblebrook Estates at 8:07, continuing on towards Riverdale at 8:10, and Vinings at 8:11. So if you live anywhere here, the northern suburbs, the western suburbs down and through Douglasville, and right in through Metro, really right in through the city of Atlanta, from Buckhead west towards Six Flags, moving towards downtown or midtown here within the next few minutes. We're going to be watching very gusty winds, lightning, and heavy rain that's going to continue to track towards the east. That's coming with a cold front back behind it, a little more stable, and we'll continue, Glenn and I, both to track these storms as they evolve and push through the metro area. Monica, you've got a little more information now on some of the aftermath from these storms?
Just as you have been tracking, Brad, the storms, the tornadoes, the hail, going from county to county, we've had reporters all over following those storms. So now let's go to Ross Cavett, who I know has been within 3 counties checking on what the damage is. Ross.
Brad and Glenn have been showing cutting across the central and southern part of Cobb County. It's been putting out a lot of lightning, although it clearly is starting to die out now. We've seen the sky just light up behind us quite a bit, but you know, as form would go, not a lot of it right now. Let's go to some video we shot though when we first caught up with the first line of storms up in the north part of Bartow County in Adairsville. There's a tornado warning out in that area. The tornado sirens were going off and blaring, and then the skies just opened up. It went from sunlight to just pouring rain in a matter of a few moments. Folks were pulling up over on the highway right next to us trying to figure out what the heck was going on, and are we in a tornado, and what's going on here. And within about 5 minutes the storm had passed. We then chased it into Cherokee County, saw a couple of car accidents, not a lot of severe damage. Sirens went off in Cherokee County. Sirens went off in Cobb County when we came back here to Kennesaw as well, but have found no really significant damage here in this northwest quadrant of Cobb County. I can't tell you, since we've been standing out here in about the last 30 to 40 minutes, we've dropped 10 to 15 degrees in temperature real quick. We can feel the cold front roaring in here, and the cold air is pouring in to this section of the metro, and soon we'll be visiting everybody. It seems like it's down in the upper 40s right about now. We're live in Kennesaw. Ross Cavett, Channel 2 Action News.
Thank you, Ross, for showing us your video, but we have other pictures that have been sent in by viewers, too. Now, this is a shot earlier in the day of a funnel cloud in Henry County. You can see it was moving along as fast as the car. We don't know as yet what amount of damage was done. Again, a funnel cloud in Henry County. Now, this is in the little town of Reynolds, Georgia, a huge tornado touching down in that city. This is in Taylor County. They have a population of about 1,004 people as of 2007. As you can see, this is, again, a massive-looking funnel cloud that touched the ground, and, again, we don't know what else it touched. And then this is more of that lightning show that has been going on all afternoon and into the night. Cloud-to-cloud lightning, cloud-to-ground lightning. It definitely is keeping everyone on edge. As you can see, the clouds are glimmering like Christmas lights, but the danger, again, is from the lightning. And then when you look at all the rain that came along with all of these storms, just sheets of rain followed by high winds, and you can see mixed in there, there's hail. How scary can this be? Hail peppering the streets. not only from marble size up to, we've had reports of baseball-sized hail. And it's done an awful lot of damage to vehicles and homes. Right now, you see it looks very calm. It appears the damage has passed the storms, and that looks a little bit like Athens. But let's go to our chief meteorologist, Glenn Burns, in Severe Weather Center 2, to tell us where we stand right now.
Where we stand is where Ross was indicating we had the cold air pouring in, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Here is the cold front. You can see a very well-marked line that goes right out of the northeast Georgia mountains right down